Hello and good morning. This is video log entry 66 and currently it is 8 a.m. CST. Yeah, I did the same usual stuff again, and I haven't looked at jobs yet, but last night, I was looking at some positions, and there were a few office positions that I was looking at, but, part of me doesn't... The pay is good. It's pretty good. But I've been comparing to other positions that I would like more that's around the same salary due to the fact that it's under a... Accounting and government jobs tend to pay more, obviously, so I'm looking more in those domains and whatnot because, yeah. And I keep getting denied by grocery stores, and I think there's a reason why. It's probably because I'm not supposed to be there. I would like to believe so. I mean, sure, I can make modifications to my resume to make myself seem more appealing to the recruiters for a grocery store, which I have. It's just that I seem overqualified with, the things that I have on it. I mean, I could take those off, like I said before, but I don't know. Maybe I don't want to be a sellout, so it kind of... And the people would say, is like, oh, but aren't you, like, if you work at a park, aren't you going to be a sellout? It's like, no, not really, because I actually enjoy working at a park. And sure, it may not be like the most mentally stimulating job to have, but at least I'm out on my feet, and I'm walking around, and I'm in the open air and whatnot. So yeah, I don't know. As of now, it would be a good position to have for the state that I'm in, and there's a lot of I'm kind of at a standstill for the time being, because, again, this transition that I've decided to make, I can't really do anything else. This is my education and whatnot, which I'm probably going to go to school for again. Which I could, a lot of people, like I said before, a lot of people would look at my trajectory and be like, why did you do that? Why did you just finish school? I was like, it's because I was missing a lot of things that I should have gone through when I was younger, which I didn't. And I guess part of me, my intuition, I guess, or, I knew that I wasn't ready for what I had to do to reach my full potential, maybe. I don't know. And, going here has really helped me bring those pieces together, quote-unquote adulting, and feeling more connected to the world, because I didn't have that. I felt that this feeling of dissociation was there for most of my life. In high school, I felt the same way. I didn't feel connected at all in anything. But now I'm feeling it, so that's great. And, it's crazy because, yesterday I was going on a walk, and I always have this sudden urge to help people. There was this guy that was getting beer delivery. He got oh man, it was 3 24 packs. So yeah, I don't know, that's a lot. So what is that, 72 beers? I think they're 12-ounce beers. So yeah, did I do the math right? I think so. Yeah, I think 72. Anyways, I don't know why I had to say that. Anyway, whatever. I feel like I do math for some reason. I was doing math in my head while I was meditating. I don't know why. I was I guess I get the reason why I was doing that was because I had a lot of energy yesterday, and I had 30,000 steps, and I think each step is around 3 feet for me, maybe 2.5, which is about 90,000 feet, which is about 12 miles, because there's about 5.3 or 5,300 feet in a mile. So I walked about 12 miles yesterday. So I was like, wow, okay, that's quite a lot. I just had a lot of energy, man. I don't know what it was. I don't know. I kind of took all that energy out, but now I feel more stable. So it's not there's not this discongruency, and I don't feel like I have to just spill out my energy somewhere. So, and I wanted to spill out my energy on the computer and apply for more places, but I couldn't find anything that was appealing to me really. And Levy restaurants I said it. God dang it. Whatever. I'm not even gonna edit this. But yeah, this restaurant chain keeps popping up on Indeed, and that was one of the places that I was applying to for a warehouse position and whatnot. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. And so I spent... Yeah, I just walked so much yesterday. It was crazy. And I went to Target and I got myself an umbrella. I was thinking about getting a gray one or a black one, but I was like, you know what? I like blue. I know this is baby sky blue or whatever, but blue's cool. And So I got that. It was a little bit expensive, but it's like it has like this vortex. I don't fucking know. Apparently it helps out with your, during wind gusts. It helps out with your umbrella not going away. So they have like this vortex technology. I don't fucking know how it works. Whatever. And anyways. It's just an umbrella, right? And I couldn't find any. Like I want cheap, those cheap plastic raincoats that you can just cover your whole body with. I could just get it. I don't know. I went to Target and I looped around and I couldn't find it. So, and I thought it would be close to the umbrella section, right? Whatever. I'm really bad at finding things. I looped around the Target twice, and it was funny because the umbrellas were like to the right of me, and I was looking everywhere else except for that area the first time I went around that section, and I looked around, I was like, where the fuck are the umbrellas? The lady told me where they were too. And I was like, I went to that section, I didn't see anything. And I think the reason why is because like the way she pointed it, it looked like it was all the way to the corner, so my eyes were just looking in that direction, and I was not looking. I was not present. I was just fixated on the way she presented the information to me. So I don't know. I'm kind of oblivious sometimes. I don't see things, which I'm trying to work on. It's like whatever. Whatever. Yeah, I mean, sometimes I am though. If I can tell myself to do it, I'm pretty attentive. It's just like my natural mode is to be in my head, I guess, or in the clouds somewhere. So sometimes I just miss things. Yeah, whatever. It's kind of embarrassing sometimes going to public and just not really doing questionable things, right? And that's why sometimes I'm like a little bit concerned about myself being in front of the public eye. But I mean, that's another reason why I'm here, is to not really be too concerned about it. And if I'm actually concerned, I typically I put enough mental energy into actually being present in the stuff that I have to do, to not seem like a complete idiot. Not idiot, but like absent-minded space cadet or whatever, I guess you can call it that. But yeah, I mean, so I did that, and oh man, my head was running. It just kept running when I was in those walks that I had, and it's just, I don't know. I feel good going to Target too, and I was being open. I was talking to people, saying hi, and I just feel a lot more open to the world, and I had this guy walk on the way to Target. There was this guy on the side of the street that just kind of like cleared his throat really loudly in front of me, and I don't know why, but whatever. And then like again, maybe he saw me sing. I was complimenting this guy's shirt. It was more sarcastically, because what did the shirt say? I can't even remember. Fuck, I forgot what the shirt said. It was just something really dumb, but. I don't know. I already forgot what the shirt said. But he was on his scooter, and it was like, yeah. Anyways, and then like I don't know. My head's just constantly running, and I don't know. Whatever. I think that I'm just weird things have been happening. A lot of synchronicities and whatnot. So, yeah. So, other than Target and all that, what else did I do? I don't know. I mean, yesterday I was thinking about before Target. I didn't really do anything. I just sat around and just relaxed for the most part, other than the walk that I had in the morning, and then the night walk. And I went really far during the night walk. I went to a harbor, and it was just like the view was really nice, and I was just enjoying the weather because it was pretty warm over here, and yeah, it was really nice, and I enjoyed myself for a bit, and yeah, it was nice. And so yeah, just like that I keep thinking about the girl, and I'm trying to put the pieces together, like, because now I'm thinking I went through this assumption that she was working with a construction company, but then I realized that the people who were doing the construction at that time of the day, when I was taking my packages out for delivery or pickup, it was on the other building. I thought for some reason it was this building, but I don't think it was. It was on the other building, so I don't know. But the thing is, like, I saw that same hat, because like my brain made the connection that there was a guy with the same hat, but everybody's wearing a hat to cold weather and whatnot. But it looked like the same guy. But I don't think it was. I don't know. I really don't know. But there were. I don't know. I'm analyzing things too much, and I'm trying to figure out. I guess part of me is thinking, like, do they live in this apartment complex? Do they live with that guy, or does he live here and she comes by to pick him up for whatever reason? I don't know. I have no idea. And I've been trying to figure that out because, again, like the first time I met them, I went down the stairwells and, again, I almost smashed their face against the door, which I still think is hilariously ironic. And, as I've said before, I guess the connection I was making was that, again, like, it looked like, okay, I mean, there were two things I was thinking of, is that they were picking him up, or she was going back to get something that she forgot when she was going out with him, or whatever they were doing. But I don't know. And then the other thing, it seemed like they were just, when I saw the packages, I don't know, I'm just analyzing everything, but the way she was, the posture that she had, it seemed like she wasn't in this apartment complex, or she wasn't familiar. Maybe that's the reason why she took the stairs to go up, because maybe she's not gotten comfortable with the elevator, because it's like one of those old-fashioned elevators, and I don't like using them. So I just like the stairs to run up. Maybe she likes running up the stairs too. She seems like a runner type. So I don't know. I think I'm overanalyzing everything, but it seems like I could provide an explanation, but it seems like she doesn't actually live here, and she has a friend that lives here, or a colleague, or a significant other, even though the significant other, if that is the case, he's like twice her age. But, I tend to be around people that are twice my age as well. So, whatever. Anyways, and then that was like going through my head, and then when I tried to go to sleep, it just those thoughts kept looping in my head, and like just images and whatnot. My mind is obsessing over it right now, and it's hard to stop those thoughts. Even if I bet you if I tried writing it down right now, they would just keep going. It would just keep spiraling over and over and over again. So it is what it is, and if my brain wants to think about that, that's fine, I guess. OCD tendencies, I guess. Whatever is how my brain is. Yeah, I mean, other than that, like, I didn't really do much else. And I talked to John yesterday. I told her that, yeah, we can talk on Friday, and just over the phone, and we can give updates just for accountability, just to keep myself on track, so I don't lose track of my mission, right? My mission is to fucking find a job, to have some kind of stability, because like my savings are draining pretty quickly, and April's coming up, and I feel like April is there's something about April that's gonna change pretty quickly, but I feel like I may actually find something, and yeah, I don't know. And I'm just gonna keep looking. Like I've said, I'm in a good state. I'm feeling great, and I think things are looking up. It's just I'm kind of in this limbo state, still waiting for more opportunities to come by and whatnot. Yeah, I mean, I can't see myself being homeless or even crowd surfing as of now. I just can't see myself. Well, again, my dad's he co-signed with me, so if that shit happens, unfortunately, you would have to second from his savings to help me out, which I don't want to happen. I would hate that. So I'm trying to be proactive here and find a job to stabilize myself as quickly as possible. Not as quickly as possible, but with as much energy I can put without going completely crazy or losing my mind, because I don't want to force myself too much, because I'm trying to listen to my heart more, my heart and body more. That's what I've been ignoring for so long, right? And I'm trying to implement those into the picture that I see, because like I used to be so head centered when I was younger. I didn't see anything else but my own head, and I ignored these two aspects of my being, right? So yeah, and man, I wasn't chubby or anything. I had a really high metabolism, so no matter what I ate, it didn't matter what I ate. My body just metabolized it so quickly. It didn't matter. I never had a lot of fat. I mean, I was a little slightly chubbier than my siblings when I was younger. I was a bit of a glutton, I guess. I used to be a glutton, and I don't know. I'm not a glutton anymore. I kind of just like those. It's so weird, like how when you decide to make certain shifts in your life. I wasn't expecting it to change so quickly either. I thought it was going to be like one of those subtle things. I cold turkeyed a lot of things I wasn't expecting that cold turkey so quickly. It just happened. Like the funny thing is, I didn't consciously think of it. It just happened because I'm here, and I said I had to be this particular person to be here, right? And then everything just, after making that connection in my head, everything just, I don't know, just gone, dissipated. and disappeared almost. It was weird. It's almost like magic, which I just was not expecting at all. I thought it was going to be like one of those subtle changes. It was like a switch almost. Crazy stuff. I don't know. It's interesting, I guess, and there are a lot of other things that have been flipping like a switch almost, just by being here. Yeah, I mean that's all I really have to say. It's been about 15 minutes, so hope you guys have a wonderful Tuesday. Bye.